Greetings, humans. I'm Andy.
And I'm George.
And this is Couscous.
Welcome back to the Windmill Flow Corpses.
When will we cease to behave the way I do when I schedule in too many work hours?
I feel like that's from the lyrics, but I don't know the lyrics well enough.
When will we cease to convince ourselves we're sempiternal beings?
It's a song about jellyfish, right? There's that meme that says that jellyfish have survived for however many millions of years despite having no brains, and that's very comforting advice for stupid people. I feel validated by the fact that that meme doesn't necessarily comfort me.
You know what stupid people don't realize? Just because the species survived doesn't mean you will. Jellyfish thrive by numbers, not by not dying. But yeah, what I meant by that is basically I act like I'm immortal. Okay, so we reacted to two releases already from Live Forms An Evening with Haken, which is now already out, and this is the third one. It was they played the full Fauna album in full, and then a bunch of other stuff. We've already seen Beneath the White Rainbow from the Fauna part of the set, and now this is also from the Fauna part of the set because Sempiternal Beings is from Fauna because jellyfish are Fauna. Are you ready?
No.
I love this song.
That's a reference to a Monuments album.
Dude, this performance is so perfect. She's perfectly on.
How is this possible? It's never over. I'll meet you in another life.
Groove. Bring that chorus. Wow!
By her gaze, the queen of despair, of timeless bell of snakes, delights the liquid air.
Dude, goosebumps. Bar. Nah, bro. I love Charlie. He doesn't give a shit.
And I'm lost heartbeats away.
Ooh.
No one's keeping time. The lives I would go through to meet with you.
I wanna be there.
And the ocean between us is where we find inner peace. When will we cease to convince ourselves with sempiternal things? And I'm lost heartbeats away.
Bows.
No one's keeping time. The things I would go through to meet with you in another life. As the ocean between us is where we find inner peace. When will we cease to convince ourselves with sempiternal things?
Great. Nah, this is so much fun. I just saw somebody in a full animal outfit because it's Fauna. Yeah, of course. Like if there's somewhere where you're allowed to be a furry and it's not weird, it's in the Fauna audience. Yes. Or stage. I said what I said. And I wish you hadn't. I said what I said, and it is what it is.
It is what it is a very popular opinion statement. Nowadays, I'm sure some idiot said it to you today.
What was that from Seinfeld? When we go in there, as long as we know what's what and who's who, whatever happens, happens, and it is what it is.
When we go in there, as long as we know what's what and who's who, whatever happens, happens, and it is what it is.
Exactly. Yeah, it's a bit that Seinfeld has about how if you say something twice, you can say it with more confidence. Yes. And we're talking about Seinfeld, because how the hell are you supposed to unpack that? Haken is Haken. It's so much easier. Yeah, Haken is Haken. Fauna is Fauna. Furries are furries.
Are we actually going to try to talk about the song?
Yes.
It's crazy to me how there isn't a single catchy bit conventionally in this entire song.
Well, there's the chorus.
Yeah, but it's all offbeat.
Instrumentally.
I mean, can you have the instrumental offbeat and then have the vocals do 4/4?
Okay, you can be offbeat in 4/4. What's your point?
My point is there's nothing conventionally catchy in it, but it's still catchy.
I mean, there's the vocal melodies in the chorus.
They're not conventionally catchy. No one would dream up those melodies and think this is catchy or poppy or whatever. It just stays with you.
We're already arguing. That was great. Okay, couple of stuff that came out to me.
The Ray.
Definitely the Ray, especially his cymbal work, is not just as precise as everything else they do, but so delicate.
Yeah.
Like, it's like barely touching it, right?
On the tapping build-up in the bridge section, you could really hear his work there.
And I also noticed the tapping, and I thought to myself, if the mood of this song was a bit darker and the sound production was a bit more primal, that would be very Gojira sounding.
Yeah, but it didn't have any tribal stuff.
Yeah, no, it didn't.
So it's not Gojira-y.
But it is about nature. Which is Gojira-y.
Okay, fair enough, but it's not whalecore.
No, it's not whale.
Stop the Gojira references.
It's not whalecore.
There was a bar there. And I'm assuming many of the people who got rowdy had visited it.
What do you mean? Oh, bar, you mean like drinks bar?
Yeah, it said bar. I'll flash the frame on screen.
Except you won't, because I have to edit the video.
You'll be able to find it.
Okay, fair enough. Give me a timestamp. What else did I want to say? Wow, this really went
Ross.
Yeah, Ross is genius.
He's pitch perfect. He's almost studio. Yeah. Like you don't hear the difference that it's in a live setting.
You feel the energy of a live setting, but
Yeah.
you don't lose any of the articulation and precision of a studio performance.
Yeah. So like he makes it better.
Yeah.
Which you're not supposed to be able to do.
And Haken plays live. Like, I don't think there's a single thing that's sample that you hear in their live shows.
Maybe some of the electronic stuff. I don't know if everything's coming from the keyboard or if there's too many layers.
That's the only thing that I'm ambiguous about, because who knows how that space station works? Only Peter does.
Yeah.
Speaking of which Peter? This Peter or Seven Spires Peter? Who's cooler?
You're gonna make me vote that?
Okay, I mean, Peter from Seven Spires is definitely cooler, because he's like cool. These guys are prog, they're not supposed to be cool.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be like dweeby but god tier.
Yeah, prog nerds.
Yeah. But yeah, that is an impossible choice of Pete's.
Pete's.
Choice of Pete's.
Is that going in the thumbnail?
I mean, dweeby but god tier could go in the thumbnail as well.
I refuse to choose a Pete. I have great respect for both the Petes.
Yeah.
It's just such a good song, and it goes through all these ups and downs, and
it's like you said, it's not conventionally catchy, aside from the vocal melodies, which are conventionally catchy, but you won't agree with because you're an idiot. But everything's gripping. Not catchy, but gripping.
Yeah.
I feel like when you're in it, it feels good.
Yes.
Even if you don't understand what the hell is going on.
I think a lot of it is done by making things that would be directly groovy and catchy and then just switching it off a little.
Yeah.
You know, make this groove that would be great if it was in 4/4. Just add a fifth.
Yeah.
Like, you know, stuff like that. That's how it feels like a lot of it is made. Because a lot of the stuff, when it hits, you get into it, but then you know it's tripping.
Yeah.
That's as much as I can articulate about the composition, because I'm a moron. Musically speaking, in terms of music theory. Are we done here?
No.
So if you enjoyed this reaction, we'd greatly appreciate the likes and shares. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe with bells.
Thank you very much for stopping by. We hope you enjoyed your stay, and we'd love to see you back at the Windmill very soon.
Corpses out.